What's up, everybody, man? Make sure you go check out my new video I just dropped. Camp with me on my music channel, King Hustle X1M. And make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell because I will be dropping a lot of new music soon. All right. So make sure y'all tap in so y'all won't miss out because we about to turn up with this music. All right. So make sure y'all go like, share, comment, subscribe on the new music video, Camp with me on the music channel, King Hustle X1M. And with that being said, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, it's the best money in credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new listens, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on all my on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get that thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a what? Yep, a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win, all right? And in today's video, we were talking about credit profiles, loans, credit cards, lines of credit, business loans, business funding, and how people are doing it so fast. Because a lot of people are just looking to get some type of business funding. It's a lot of people out there looking to get some type of loan or need some type of loan for maybe emergency purposes. Maybe it's some type of vacation. Maybe they need to pay some bills. Maybe they trying to look to start up a new small sort of business. A lot of different things, a lot of different reasons why people need funding or need some type of loan. But the problem is a lot of people don't have the information or the resources that will help them get approved for a loan. And so a lot of people are stuck still trying to figure out what they need, what they got to do, and this and that when it comes to credit and what banks, lenders, and groups are looking for. So in today's video, we're gonna be discussing that. What banks, lenders, and groups are looking for, what you would need for to get approved for a loan, credit card, a line of credit. So with that being said, let's get into the gems that's gonna help you win. All right, hold on real quick. So when it comes to credit, loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, people got to understand that it starts with a credit profile first. That determines a lot of different things right there. And a lot of people don't understand that. See, a lot of people are still even confused about credit scores. A lot of people don't know that it's 3 credit bureaus. Well, it's more than that, but the 3 main ones are TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So you got 3 different credit scores. So a lot of people don't understand that different banks, different lenders, different trade lines, they report to different. Everyone doesn't report to all 3. Different places report to different FICOs, different bureaus. So that's why you got 3 different scores. And people think they got 1 credit score, maybe 2 because they're going off Credit Karma Advantage 3.0 score, which is not accurate at all. And a lot of people think they be having these high credit scores. And when they get a real Experian account and see their real FICO and see what's really going on, they be shocked because it's like, dang, I ain't nowhere near where I thought I was. So people got to start understanding that these FICOs, Vantage 3.0 FICOs, are not accurate. Get you an Experian account so you can know accurately where you are and know your every account, everything, the percentage and everything. So people got to start understanding credit. So your credit profile and credit score is basically structured on how well you are with managing money. And every time you get an account, that's showing how well you are with managing money, aka an account, a primary trade line. So student loans, auto loans, credit cards, those type of things are the main primary trade lines that people get, especially when they turn 18. Because there's a lot of people, everybody is in different situations at different times. And a lot of people can't wait to get a car. That's the first thing people do when they turn 18. Figure out how they can get a car because people need transportation. So a lot of people get jobs and then they put the little $500 down payment on a car and then they start paying off their car. Some people do whatever they got to do. Some people sign up for school, get into school. Some people get student loans. Most people to get financial aid and student loans. And student loans are going to report to your credit report. You get unsubsidized and subsidized loans. Then credit cards, they have student college student credit cards. They got all different type of credit cards that you can get to help you start building your credit. And actually, like $300 limit credit cards, they got all different type of stuff. But the problem is, we were never taught how to utilize a credit card. We were never taught how to manage our credit or manage debt and things like that. So we get these things and we just do willy-nilly with it and have fun, spend money here and there, and not understand how to properly manage it. So we get these jobs. Some people, like, people be 18, 19, 17 years old getting these cars, and they be still young, still immature. So things happen. Somebody might get a job and they might get fired or quit. Now they can't make their bills, and it's just all different type of situations. So people start to build that when, and some people don't do anything when they turn 18. They get out here in the streets and they don't, so everybody's situation is different. So everybody got their own different debt. But the problem is, people feel as if debt is, they don't, people are under the impression that having zero debt is the American dream. Like being debt free is the way to be, which is not true, because you need debt on your credit profile to show that you can manage money. If you can't show that you can and have been managing money, then no bank lender or group is going to lend you any money. They're going to put you through the process to show that you can really manage money before they lend you any money. Because just like in the streets, if you got somebody that's always borrowing money for somebody and they don't never pay it back, their credit in the street with borrowing money is going to be bad. So when they come to you, you can be like, no, because their track record. You can be like, no, you borrow money from this person, that person, this person. It's just like with credit. You borrow money from this student loan lender. You borrow money from this lender to get a car. You borrow money from this bank to get a credit card, and you didn't pay them back. So it's the exact same thing. And another thing is debt to income ratio. A lot of people don't understand debt to income ratio. That's another key factor that plays in how much and if you will get approved for a loan. Your debt to income ratio is basically saying, out of the revenue that you make a month, how much are you paying in bills? And they want you at 36%. So meaning that no more than 36% of your bills should be coming out of your revenue. If you are over that, then some banks might not mess with you. So that's another thing that people got to understand when it comes to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. All these things play a factor into if you will get approved for a loan, credit card, or line of credit or not. So understanding that, people will start paying attention to, okay, the debt to income ratio. And that's where documentations come in at. Now, people don't understand this. A lot of people out here that want to get no doc loans. Everybody want to hear no doc loan this, no doc loan that. And their mind is under the impression that they're just going to give you a loan with no documentation. It doesn't work like that. A no doc loan means that they're going to go solely off your credit profile, your credit worthiness. And that's where people got to understand that they're definitely not going to get approved for it, because most people credit profiles and credit worthiness is not where it needs to be, nor their debt to income ratio. So a no doc loan means going off your credit profile and how much you make. Most people aren't where they need to be. So some people get documents created, or some people are in the situation where they can use their own documentations. So people got to understand that there's a lot of people out here that, and I told you guys this before, there's different type of loan programs. There's no doc loan programs, there's signature loan programs, there's revenue based loan programs, there's VA loan programs, there's credit builder loan programs, there's student loan programs. There's so many different loan programs, and every bank is not going to post all of their loan programs on their website, because at the end of the day, a lot of people window shop, and it really doesn't matter what's posted, because if you need a loan and you don't qualify for the loan that you're trying to get, they're going to give you different options. And that's where they're going to give you and talk about the credit builder loan or the second chance loan or this and that they offer. So don't, just because a bank doesn't have a credit builder loan or this or that loan on their website doesn't mean they don't have it. You will find out if they have it or not once you are actually trying to apply for a loan and you have your information, you're in that bank or on that phone. So a lot of people got to stop being so small-minded. You got to start understanding that it's a dog-eat-dog world. Everybody's out for themselves. Everybody is trying to take care of themselves. So don't expect anybody or even companies to just give you everything. At some point in time, you got to understand you got to do your part. So people understand that credit profiles are very important, because that credit profile will put you in a position to get some type of funding. And that's where all this stemmed from, because before COVID-19, nobody was really thinking about businesses and loans and credit cards like that. Nobody was thinking about that. But when the PPP loan came and so many people opened up fraudulent businesses and got millions of dollars of loans. So many people said, dang, they opened up that fake business and got $1 million of loan, because a lot of people who did that still were uneducated about loans and business and funding. They hear forgiveness and they feel like they got that loan and they don't have to do anything else after that. No, you got to get the loan, pay for things that you need to pay for, show proof of that, and fill out the forgiveness paperwork. And a lot of people didn't do that. They got the loan, they went to go buy Lamborghinis and mansions and this and that. No, and a lot of those people are in jail. So then now people are in the impression that, man, what's another PPP loan? How can I? And then there's people out there saying, okay, those people, and a lot of people get a lot of money, a lot of funding utilizing business credit. And then people start using their brain like, okay, I want to get this loan, but I don't want to pay it back. Then people started to use their brain and say, okay, there are ways to create synthetic identities, because people in the witness protection correct these things all day. And then people say, man, that's kind of hard. How can I hurry up and get a credit profile now? And then they start creating these quote unquote pre-built CPNs to hurry up and get a credit profile that already is established. And then that's how a lot of things happen. You see, I keep trying to tell people, wake up, because this is real life. And if you are woke, you will see and understand what's going on out here in the world. If somebody is trying to get over on you and you don't know the red flags, they're more likely gonna get over on you. But if you understand this information, these resources that I'm giving you, and the situation presents itself to you, you would already be 10 steps ahead. You already see it coming, and you already like, nah, you ain't gonna get me. This is the same thing he was talking about. Nah. See, a lot of people don't understand that credit is one of the top scams and fraud methods in the world, because I tell y'all this all the time. Wherever there's money being made, there's some type of fraud, there's some type of scam. People are going to figure out how they can get it and not have to pay it back and not have to come back on them. People want money for free. People want things for free. A lot of people got their hands out. A lot of people just want people here, and it doesn't work like that. So that's why people come up with elaborate schemes and scams and commit fraud, because that's what the environment they're in. They're not in the drug dealing environment. They're not in the prostitution environment. They're not in this and that. This is the environment they're in. And people who have brains but don't utilize them the right way create these and come up with these things. And then sometimes people give ideas and don't even know they're giving people ideas how to do certain things. Like, it's a lot going on that a lot of people don't understand. And if they did understand it, they'll be more safe out here, because a lot of people are still stuck in this box, playing along, being followers, and doing what everybody else is doing. And it's okay to start a business. It's okay to get business funding. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, these people, multi-million-dollar people, billionaires, and a lot of these people are committing fraud too. And it's a show called American Greed that will show you that. You can watch this show on, I believe, Amazon Prime. You can YouTube it. Watch American Greed, because you will be amazed how many people, how many celebrities, how many people in the upper echelon, the upper class, are committing fraud and scams behind multi-million-dollar businesses, behind some of our favorite movies, some of our favorite actors and rappers. Knowledge is power, and knowing what's going on will keep you in the ball game. Because if you lost, you got to get out the game. Fraudsters and scammers are starting to go more towards credit, because you can literally give this bank documentations and they'll give you $50,000, $100,000, $1 million. There's no other place that you can walk in with documentations and then give you that amount of money. And people are starting to say, okay, let's find these loopholes and utilize these loopholes. And it's a big dark cloud of fraud and scamming going on around the world right now, because we all get fraud, scam, text messages, calls, emails, you name it, on the spam on a daily basis. And it's so much, it's overwhelming. It's a spike in fraud and scamming like 600% since 2021. So if y'all thought in 2021, 2020 was like the biggest scam epidemic, no, is this right now is the biggest right now. That's why it's a lot going on in the world. You got crypto, you got credit. You got so much going on that's generating a lot of revenue for a lot of people. And people are utilizing their brain and come up with these loopholes to find out why. So credit is really the number one money game in the world because people are using them legally, using legally and illegally, and it's just pumping out funds, pumping out money to people to help them in the right way and people to help them in the wrong way because people are figuring out loopholes. All right, so credit profiles are very important, especially for people who are on a straight and narrow path because it can help you become successful, especially business credit because that's where the big funding comes from. You're not getting $1 million business personal loan. You're not getting a $250,000 personal loan. No, all that comes on the business side because it takes money to make money. Donald Trump got a $3 billion business loan for the Trump Taj Mahal Casino Hotel, filed bankruptcy on it, and y'all know the rest after that. Y'all know where that money went. How you think he's so successful now? Come on now, make it make sense. I told y'all 6 years ago how he was using a CPN or credit profile synthetic identity to only file 750 in Texas. 5-6 years later, what do you do? Get indicted for tax fraud. Come on, man. I've been telling y'all this. So it's just all about being more safe, more cautious, and being more aware, being more woke, knowing what's going on. Because if you see it before it happens, you automatically know how to defend and protect yourself for any type of credit fraud, any type of identity theft, any of these type of things. And I give y'all information all the time on how to help protect yourself, getting LifeLock Norton, monitoring all y'all accounts, freezing y'all credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience, so nobody can get anything in your name. Doing all these things will help you, right? So make sure you guys are really paying attention. And if you are somebody that's actually trying to get your credit profile, your credit worthiness, your personal and business credit together, understand that this all comes with payment history, managing your debt, and make sure the more debt that you have that you can show that you can manage on your credit profiles will help you get more funding in the long run. All right. So make sure you guys are really paying attention, checking in, and elevating and growing. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping this sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 unlimited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I am doing it for 500. Yes, 500 Cash App and Bitcoin payment. Once the 500 Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we go from there. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour in person. Limited gems, $3,500 deposit. The rest of the money will be in person. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, 30 days. And anything you need help with, let's get to work. Let's elevate and grow and build together. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platform on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamer streamers, and content creators. Any cameraman or woman in Houston, Texas, or Milwaukee, Wisconsin, hit me up on my IG. Let's push out this content and run up a bag. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my new IG, King Hustle X1M. Go run the followers up for more free sauce, free methods, and information that's gonna turn you to a boss. And make sure y'all checking out the crypto world. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace. Also, make sure y'all go check out my latest mixtape, Fire Music, Hustle and Flow. Also, just dropped a new video, Camp with Me. Go make sure y'all go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, them comments, and them likes up. And with that being said, I'm gonna leave y'all with a little preview to help y'all get motivated. See y'all next video.